It has been over 2 years since WWE 2K19 was released. And with this video, I just wanted to look back at this game, and I really just, it's unfathomable that we haven't had a quality WWE game in over 2 years now. It's mind-blowing to me. So I want to look back at WWE 2K19. I want to review it. I want to talk about it. For those of you that are looking to buy this game, that you maybe you bought WWE 2K20, maybe you bought WWE 2K Battlegrounds and you don't like that game, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to play a WWE game. This is for you. This game is really, if you're looking at 2K20, 2K Battlegrounds, 2K19 is really the game to go with between the three. Apparently they're closing the online servers. I've seen some people say the servers are closing, some people are saying the servers are still open, so I don't know. Regardless though, community creations will still be up. You can still play multiplayer local with friends. And with the absence of online though, that's really gonna hurt this game, honestly. 2K20 servers are being closed too, so there's really nothing you can play online except for WWE 2K Battlegrounds. But with all that being said, let's talk about WWE 2K19, the game, and I will explain to you why you should probably give it a look. First things first is the My Career. I think this is the best My Career out of the entire WWE 2K series. Since My Career started in WWE 2K15, it hasn't really been that great. I would say WWE 2K18 was a big step forward. It was kind of a more lengthy My Career. I believe it was 2K17, the one that was just never ending, if I remember correctly. It was just like a never ending career mode. But 2K19, I think they really did a good job. I really do. I like it. You start out as an indie heartthrob, and you're out there passing out flyers, you're wrestling in gyms. It's a very realistic feel for that route. You go from, the indies to NXT to WWE. I'll say that without spoiling too much for you. I really enjoyed the career mode. It's definitely worth the however many hours it takes to complete it. I think it's like 10 to 12, maybe 15 hours. It's really, bottom line, it's really a fun part of the game. And then you have the showcase mode, which is based on Daniel Bryan's entire career, which I think is a very fun showcase mode. Showcase mode, it is what it is. I thought the Stone Cold showcase in WWE 2K16, that's probably the best. I'm not even going to count 2K14 because that really wasn't even a 2K game. The 2K16 showcase mode with Stone Cold is probably the best. But this one is pretty good too. If you're a Daniel Bryan fan, you're definitely going to enjoy this. You played through his entire career, back from his tryout matches in the early 2000s, all the way up to, his return. Covers everything. His WrestleMania main event, the match with Triple H, his whole career, Team Hell No, everything is covered. It's like a mini documentary. He does talking heads. He explains every moment before you play it through. So in that sense, it might even be a little bit better. For some people, maybe even a little bit better than the Stone Cold showcase of 2K16, because you're getting the personal stories from Daniel Bryan. It's almost like a DVD, like a documentary. It's very good. And the Creation Suite, I think this was the best the Creation Suite has ever been from true 2K games. Yeah, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that 2K14 had, but there's really a lot to do here. I was taking some time recently, and I was going through, and you could really customize your wrestler any way you want. It's crazy what people can do, creating Spider-Man and Deadpool and all these different characters. But if you're not that kind of artist, you could definitely get in there and you could spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It took me like 2 hours, and I really created a good in-depth wrestler. You have to buy some attire. That's okay. Use in-game currency. That's fine. It's no big deal. But they have plenty of attires, tattoos, different options. You could create an arena. The arena customization is so cool. What people could do with that, I've seen WCW arenas, World Class Championship Wrestling, NWA. I've seen just some really, really cool arenas and customizations. There's just some cool stuff that you could do. The customization suite was just pretty good. I mean, you could customize a championship, like I said, arena, superstar, Money in the Bank contract, moveset. There's just a ton of stuff. Rivals 2K18's Creation Suite, I feel like there's some niche things, just some smaller add-ons, like I was talking about with the attires. I feel like there's a little bit more to choose from there. The universe mode too, it is what it is. A lot of people say the universe mode is really fun. I'm going second hand with that. I'm not a big universe mode guy, but I've heard a lot of people say that the 19 universe mode was one of the better ones. So there's that too. And for me, mainly, I enjoy, what I like to do in a wrestling game is to play dream matches. Like, I like to do, I like to relive the past, maybe do like a Kurt Angle and Edge match. And the roster, it's the last roster that has Chris Jericho. Obviously, Jericho won't be in any more WWE games going forward. Probably Sting too. But Sting is in 20 as well. But you have Jericho, you have Sting, you've got the Hardys, you have just a huge roster to choose from. Goldberg, Ultimate Warrior. That's what's fun to me about these WWE games. And I get it. A lot of people like the Creation Suite. That's also a big selling point with WWE 2K. They have the best Creation Suite out of any sports game. Best customization. If NBA 2K had some of the customization that WWE 2K has, it could take that game to the next level. I get why they don't do it. But for me, like I said, I like to just use the massive roster and play through different matches, different scenarios, just random matches. That's what I really like to do with WWE games. If you can find WWE 2K19, it's on PlayStation Now, and I believe it's on Xbox Game Pass, if you want to go through a subscription route. If you can find it, the disc version for the PS4 is kind of hard to find. I would say pick it up. The Xbox One disc version should still be available. And it's gonna be, it's gonna be like $20. You're not gonna be spending a lot for this game. I would say it's worth it, even without the online factor. There's still a ton of things to do, so I would suggest overall that you get this game. And WWE 2K19, it might be the best of the 2K series, the games that were developed by 2K. It's a really good game. Go check it out if you haven't yet. And thank you guys all so much for checking out this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you on the next one.